Hi, I'm Landyn Gabriel, and I'm Part 1 in Group 5, Social Media and Its Effects, a presentation by Kayla Elder, Landyn Gabriel, Jenna Gardens, Colt Frazier, and Madeline Fisher. Now, what is social media? Social media is a network that allows people to communicate with others across the globe. This allows users to meet new people and see things they may have never been able to see before the creation of social media. It also allows people to interact in new ways online that weren't possible before. Now, it can also be used to promote brands and small businesses through forced advertising on sites and also through brand accounts. Now, what a brand account is, it's a company Twitter or Facebook or whatever social media account that posts things and drums up support for that company, as well as advertising without directly advertising through forced advertisements. Now, this has been very helpful for businesses because it allows people to gain a name similar to Wendy's on Twitter, who drums up support for Wendy's by what they call roasting on Twitter, by making fun of other brand accounts. Now, what we call social media consists of several sites, like I mentioned before, Facebook and Twitter, other things like Instagram, LinkedIn, all social media sites. And some are very specific, while others are more broad. Like Facebook and Twitter are more used for communication and things like that, while things like LinkedIn are used for more specific purposes. Like LinkedIn is used to find resumes and find workers for your job, and also allow users to find work. Now, using social media has been shown to cause some emotional side effects if used frequently, or if one becomes addicted to it. And that is the main focus of the presentation. There will be a lot more on that later. And there has also been some social media use to organize communities and bring people together. For example, social media could be used to drum up support for a charity, or say organize a group food fry or something like that. However, it has also been used negatively to bring people together. For example, protests have been organized, riots have been organized, things like that. So there's both good and bad in that sector. Now, there are some short-term side effects of social media. So, like say you use it for a little bit, you may feel some of these, like loneliness, minor anxiety, stress, brief sadness, FOMO, and decreased self-worth. Now, the loneliness could be caused from, say, seeing posts of your friends hang out with others and you being left out, things like that. And the minor anxiety, stress, brief sadness, those could all be caused by seeing a post that makes you anxious, or something that stresses you out, either news or hearing of a family member passing on social media, things like that. Now, FOMO, which ties in with loneliness, is the fear of missing out. This comes in two forms. Now, it could be the fear of missing out on like what your friends are doing, what you're seeing posted. And it could also be the fear of missing out on social media, which is how some people get addicted. They may fear that by getting rid of social media, they're missing out. And because they don't want to miss out, they stay on social media. Now, it can also cause decreased self-worth, because these social media sites are used to full of posts and things that could cause people to compare them to others, when in reality it's made to look better and photoshopped, things like that, to improve the poster's self-worth, when in reality it just decreases the self-worth of the people who see it. So, for example, you might see like a photoshopped picture of a girl and you might compare yourself to her, and that would cause a decreased self-worth. Now, that is all for part 1.